In last week's episode, you first accompanied Nico and me on our hike through the tropical rainforest around Pirates Bay with wild pineapples and cocoa growing to our feet. With our hearts filled with beautiful memories of this wonderful island and its people, and our nets filled with coconuts, we continued our way to St. David's Bay in Grenada. Here was time for maintenance, as we wanted to try to get our biggest treasure floating again. Ilya dedicated all his time and energy to this mission, while Nora scraped old porous silicone out of our starboard cockpit cogs to renew them. I fixed all rips and loose threads in several sails and our spinnaker. The hard work paid off. As a treat, we decided for a hike to Mount Qua Qua, which we never got to. But another special gift was given to us, an invitation to join Reverend Newton's very melodious and welcoming service.
And it's not a situation that he just knows about it. He can do something!
By coincidence, we somehow managed to be sitting in his son's car only a few hours later, who helped us find an ATM machine so we could pay villager Bonnie for an old outboard engine he offered us. Thula had gained a new companion, Buko, and we were so happy for this little bit of freedom we had won back. Ilya, can you tell me a little bit about this boat?
No, unfortunately not. But the only thing I heard it was during a hurricane season in some harbor. God damn it.
I think on the British Virgin Islands, wasn't it? That's what Nico said at least. And we just saw it. Really big boat that looks like it could withstand anything. And if you look at it, the mast broke down. Whole wooden parts are ripped off. I don't know what you call it, the railing. On the top is all bent. Windows are smashed, some of them. Ilya, how big is the boat, do you think? How many meters?
60 foot? 17 meters?
16, 17 meters?
Maybe more.
What a shame, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bay. We are here on a new anchorage and there are so many boats. I'm already awake. We're going for a hike today up to Mount Qua Qua. Ilya and Nora, I think they've just woken up, getting ready. Nico, I think he's also awake with his little boat. Sunny day. Really looking forward to it.
Yes.
Grand Etang National Park is a protected natural tropical rainforest centered around a freshwater lake which is located in the mountainous center of Grenada. At the visitor center you can pay your admission and can learn a little about the park. Just a short walk from it, we started our 3-hour hiking trail which was supposed to lead us to the top of a ridge. Because it had been raining a bit the last days, the hike rather resembled a slide through tropical plants, at some places only a meter wide with steep slopes on the left and right, causing a bit of adrenaline pushing through our veins.
Oh no.
Like umbrellas above us, the unique Grand Etang ferns offered us shade from the hot sun above.
Does die Taublässe?
As we got closer to the ridge, the trail was quite overgrown and we had wished to have taken some long pants, as the plants cut into our legs here and there. But these obstacles were nothing one could not bear, as we were rewarded with stunning views above. A lot of the trees we could see were young trees. Hurricane Ivan in 2004 had left its traces by having wiped away the mature trees with their dense foliage. Through this, the forest has reduced its ability capturing the moisture of the northeast trade winds, and dry soils have increased the potential for erosion. Ivan had not only left a wave of destruction here. 90% of buildings on Grenada were damaged or destroyed, and staple crops like the nutmeg, giving Grenada the name Spice Island, decimated. Grenada's economy was in ruins. Nonetheless, new crops were sown with fast-growing cocoa plants, replacing the nutmeg as the nation's main agricultural product, and buildings were rebuilt and improved in structure. When returning to the visitor center, there was a local woman waving us to her. She had caught sight of a Mona monkey.
There's some over there too.
This species was brought to Grenada from West Africa during the slave trading days. Whether imported as a pet or as a source of wild meat is not known until today. What we learned, though, is that the Mona monkey is still prized as wild meat nowadays, even though it is endangered. It is estimated that there are around 20 troops with 12 to 18 members each left in Grenada. We were so lucky to meet these colorful creatures, as Hurricane Janet in 1995 destroyed much of the Mona monkey's habitat, wiping out most of the population. there are attempts to protect the monkey by educating the population about this intelligent animal nowadays. We made a short stop in a supermarket in St. George, where for the first time saw shark and marlin meat being sold, and then headed back to Brindley Bay. Rain over Brindley Bay. We've decided to continue to St. George now to do some provisioning. After filling up our fridge at a supermarket with a dinghy dock, we headed a bit further north, heading to Moliniere Point. Captain Elia, where are we going?
We are going to underwater sculpture park here on Grenada. We want just to stay there for a couple of hours, and then we want to go to Ronde Island, a small isolated island in the north of Grenada. So it's perfect snorkeling conditions, hopefully. Sun is shining. It's hot as always.
Good that you have a black t-shirt on, huh?
Black t-shirt, no air condition. The wind is my air condition.
Yeah.
Okay, rein mit der Gitarre. Yeah, das machen wir.
This unique underwater sculpture park is located in a marine protected area. It was created by sculptor Jason DeCare and is recognized by National Geographic as one of the world's most awesome places to visit. After we had sailed just around Kikemjeni, an underwater volcano to keep clear of, we reached the Ile de Ronde with its surrounding islands. We had really wanted to reach lonely Paradise Beach to explore, but had to accept that we probably would not make it because of the high waves and reefs underwater. So back to our bay to get our stiff sailor muscles working a bit.
This is a 2-stroke 5 horsepower outboard engine. Sounds like my moped. Too bumpy ride. Not possible to go to the small beach.
It's a video, Ilya, it's not a photo.
Yeah, and then I have to climb. Yeah?
Ilya, it's still a video. See?
What is that? Onto one of the thorns of the tree.
Ow.
And at first it just hurt. Then I saw the thorn and it was still in there and Nico pulled it out and it started bleeding.
We hope you enjoyed Grenada's natural over- and underwater beauty. Hop on board again next time to see more of the Windward Islands north of Grenada, also joining us on our adventures in the remote islands of the Grenadines. For more information on our journey, have a look on our website blended in below. If you think our videos are fun to watch and would like to support us, why not become our Patreon? Hope to see you on Kariakou!